Hello there and welcome to another episode of Thrawn's Revenge, where today we will be continuing on with our invasion of the core. Sadly, Izard is finally here. Well, last time we killed Sate Pestage, the head of state of the Imperial Remnants, and now it's Izard who's in charge. She is an Imperial warlord from Legends, of course. Right, I was sending my ground troopers over to take some of those planets. And let me take them. Here they are. These are my ground forces over here. And I was going to take Halanit, right? Yeah.
Tactical battle.
Oh, of course. These are the Emperor of the Hand units that we intercepted last time. We captured some of their ships, I believe. This is Wedge's fleet, which might end up stopping being from Wedge as well. He will get the Sankia eventually. So, let's see, where's our interdictor?
Cruiser standing by.
There it is.
Gravity well generators online.
Okay. So I'm going to wait for all my fighters to launch. There we go. So I want my Y-Wings to go over there.
TIE squadron here.
My C-94. You know, I just all fighters do that. And I also want Wedge to go and target General Tace of the Emperor of the Hand, of course. Someone I clearly know. I also sent my Nebula Bees.
Awaiting orders. I'm on it. Orders received.
And my assault frigate, all those ships. Who else could I send?
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Of course, the Dreadnoughts. I don't know why they have Imperial voices. I'm not going to send either of my Dauntless or my other ships, which I went ahead and named a lot of ships since the previous episode and this episode, to sort of like have some more uniqueness. So let's see, these are our A-Wings, which are already attacking the transports. I hope they don't take too long on these transports, because I don't want to take too much time of the episode on this. Tace is already dead.
That's it. Scratch one.
And so are going to be the rest of the shells. I want to do this mostly because I don't want to deal with these shells anymore, like these units. They are credits that they are going to have to waste. So that's something good for us. So Tace is dead, and so are a lot of their tanks and their mega macers and their troops and tanks and so on. Which it's something less to worry about, which is always good. So our next movement was going to have I sent these guys already? Oh yeah, I have. So the next movement was to send, of course, Nance's fleet with this guy over here. And can I build something over here? I think I should build these defenses, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead. So let's take Nance over here, and I'm going to send him over to Skarl, because that's going to be a planet that we can take just on space, not having to worry about the ground. And I'm going to build up here at Bondark, because I don't want the aerial authority to reinvade, and I don't want to have to worry about them too much right now, because I think they have an ISD there. So this is a Skarl, and this is of course an Nance fleet, which I named every single big ship that I feel deserves a name.
At your command.
And this is just a Lancer.
Armed and ready.
So I'm not going to bring too much. I'm going to bring my Victory 2, the Agent
Head
Kalos.
full. Underway. Moving into position.
Is my mouse not? There we go. The
Navigating
Agent
to
Kalos,
coordinates.
and I'm thinking I'm bringing the Queen Amidala IV. I hope you guys like those names. They are going to take quick care of the Lancer.
The enemy has been defeated.
Of course, the Agent Kalos and the Queen Amidala IV. The Queen Amidala IV in lore was a ship stationed at Naboo, which I like to imagine was donated to the New Republic after we liberated Naboo. So, or well, to liberate Naboo. So that's, you know,
System control achieved.
part of the lore that I want to sort of establish. So, there's a few other options we have over here. So we could take this fleet at Gindine and try and invade Comenor, which I think is something I'm going to do once they are reinforced. So I'm going to probably take Nance, and I think I'm going to take care of the Cyphera fleet. Let's see Akbar, and of course
At your command.
oh wait, it's Akbar no longer, it's Han, of course. I sometimes forget we lost Akbar. It's one of our worst losses.
There they are.
Okay, so they actually have a few more things over here. They have a few
Orders, sir?
Imperial Star
Moving out.
Destroyers, which I don't think I'm going to capture, because I think I'd rather send their remains over to the Emancipator program. Of course, the Emancipator program is the top secret
On my way.
research that we are doing as the New Republic to transform Imperial Star Destroyers into some other ships. Sadly, we don't have the Starhawk program,
Right away.
as the Thrawn's Revenge team or Empire War Expanded team hasn't made the Starhawk yet. I heard they are going to put it in a submod, but I'm not quite sure when that would come, if it will ever come. I know the Haypants are most likely the next thing they are going to bring, so let's bring Nance and his it's the Independence MC80. So he's going to take care of the Imperial 1 alongside our Imperial 2, the Akbar's Fury,
Moving to coordinates.
and our Emancipator, the Freedom. If I can put it somewhere. I'm going to wait for the ISD to arrive. Yes, the Freedom You're going to go over
Order
there.
confirmed.
So you
Star
two are
Destroyer
going to
standing
take
by.
care of that
Engage.
guy. And I'm also going to bring the Queen Amidala IV over here.
Order confirmed.
And the Dak Sprite.
Coming
Dak
out.
is the homeworld of the Quarren and of course the Mon Calamari. So these guys are already approaching us. So I think it would be a great idea to start bringing over our quasars. You don't.
Reinforcements
Or
cancelled.
quasars.
Moving the set grid coordinates, sir. Moving there now, sir.
And
Roger,
of
setting course,
course our Liberator class, the Phoenix Home 3. I'm thinking on bringing the Agent Callus over here.
Flank speed.
And I think I'm probably going to bring the 10 Num
Fleet moving to that
and
location.
the Sallust over here.
Fleet moving to that location.
Well, I'm going to bring all of these assault frigates
Roger
here,
that. Setting course.
where I think they are going to be needed the most. And the
Underway.
corvettes.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Coordinates received. Moving to destination.
So let me see. This guy is already in range of the of the Freedom and of course the Akbar's Fury. So let's send our A-wings after enemy fighters, and so will our X-wings. Our singular B-wing, you're going to go against the Lancer frigate. Do I have Y-wings? Yes, I have Y-wings. You guys are going to go against the Imperial 1.
Starting my run.
Oh, you guys don't even have a
Ready to commence.
boarding shell. So these guys are going to
Weapons
defend us,
charged.
and so will the TIE Interceptor.
Weapons operation.
Our blast boats, they are going to go against this guy also.
Ready for orders.
So let's hope we are able to do this battle relatively harmless. So you're going to boost our shields. Oh, this is great. I want the Akbar Fury to target the
Direct
engines.
fire on the engines. Stay in attack formation. I'm running out of maneuvers. Rendezvous at Mark
Yes.
6.1. Swing
Thank
around.
you.
Decrease to full throttle. Decrease to full throttle.
And I'm thinking I'm going to have you
Moving to
move
coordinates.
up. And so
Yes,
will our Emancipator.
Order confirmed. Hold on. Coming around. I'm in
No,
range.
wait, you're the Emancipator, you are the Freedom, and you are Akbar's Fury. They look similar, so
Fires on me. I'm losing my engine. Decrease to full throttle. I'm in range.
this flank is relatively unharmed.
Ready for action. Corvette moving out. Heading out.
What are you? You are a heavy frigate shipyard.
Hold on. Await.
Our Emancipator, the Freedom, is doing really good job at taking down these ISDs.
Watch your six.
It's just demolishing them.
I can't see him.
Well, along with our other ships. I think you need. I might have put you too much in the front.
Taking him out.
I'm in range. I'm in range.
Objective received.
I'm in
Fire
range.
to that target.
Intercepting.
And
Watch your six.
he is on the broad side, which means that he won't be able to attack us anymore. Which means that you guys, I want you to target the Golan. So will you. And I want my X-Wings to move up.
Hold on. They're coming around. Swinging around. Try not to let one on your
And
tail.
you guys,
I'm in range.
I want you guys to move up.
Got one. Hold on.
I'm on this one.
Stay in attack formation. Stay in attack formation. I'll try and draw their fire.
So this battle group is relatively very strong,
Hold on. Decrease to full throttle.
considering the ships that we carry.
Awaiting your command. Frigate reporting.
Just look at this beautiful assault frigate with its support ship moving.
I got one on me. Watch your six.
Like, look
Under
at this.
control.
Should we go around for
This
another
is a
one?
proper New Republic
I
fleet.
lost engine two.
Aside from, of course, the Emancipator and the victories. But those are captured.
Should we go around for another pass? I can't see him. Hold on. Stay in attack formation.
No.
I need help. Watch your six.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Rendezvous pad.
This guy is going to lose his shields quickly.
He won't be around much longer.
Point one. Try not to let one on your tail.
Target critical. Target low.
Stay in attack formation.
Intercepting. I'm on
Stay in
them.
attack formation.
Our B-Wings died.
Returning to your position.
Decrease to full throttle. Watch your
These
six.
guys are doing really good job at defending us from fighters.
Awaiting orders.
I think we might have lost a Corvette.
Stay in attack formation.
Just look at these guys doing work of this Golan one.
Switch pattern. We've got
Yeah,
them on the run.
they are free to run away.
Lined up. Got one. That's got him. Swinging around for another pass. Attack formation.
Just look at our forces digging through them. This is great for us. Absolutely great. We won. And they didn't have a hypervelocity gun, so we don't have a risk of this planet defending itself against us. So we are safe until our ground forces arrive, which should be relatively quickly, considering they are going to take some planets up there.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, you are producing me stuff, so... Oh, right, I don't have credits. So... oh, right. These ISDs, which are part of the Thalasia fleet. And... You will
Invasion
auto-resolve.
commencing. Unit
Now we didn't lose that
destroyed.
much. So... I want you guys to move over to Nance. Meanwhile, Mr. Bunmasa is going to move over to Thalasia. And he's going to take the the CR90, and I've been thinking on doing a raid on the twins, the Corellian planet. The Great Thermal Route is losing some territory to the Imperial Menace. That's right, so over here we are going to, right.
Boarding shuttle awaiting target.
Where was that? Oh, right, on the top. Over with Han Solo.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
So, right. You are going to invade the twins, Mr. Massa. Well, not invade, more like raid.
Tactical battle imminent.
So we are raiding the twins. This is important because we, as the New Republic, we are already taking quite a lot of planets on the core,
Enemy is approaching.
or at least doing raids and so on, to weaken the forces or strengthen. Ugh, I can't talk today.
Standing by.
So you're going to move over there.
Fall out.
And I'm thinking on
Choose your
bringing
reinforcements.
an MC-30 and a neutron star over here, just so that we can divide our forces. Oh wait, you don't have a boarding shell.
Calculating jump to light
Thankfully they
speed.
don't have an interdictor. Oh right, I gave the Thalasia fleet a boarding shells. So never mind. I think I can borrow their boarding shells for now. So I actually don't think this is even the core. I think this is more of the right. So you guys over here, yeah, you have the boarding shells. Give me them momentarily.
Joining fleet.
Well,
New rally.
Nance, you're over here, right? Yeah. You are going to capture me, Cyphera.
Invasion.
We
commencing.
lost the C1B.
System control
Not
achieved.
that big of a deal. But this means that we have a strong foothold on this part of the galaxy already. I don't think I'm going to capture Abragadorai. And Fond, or what are you? You are a capital world, right? What's your base income? 90. Alright, I can start producing more stuff over here, right? Yes. Right. Let me see. Over here, is the Empire doing stuff? No, they aren't. So Gindain, you are a pretty vital planet. But I think I'm going to save those credits once I capture Kuat. So I'm going to send Nance over there. And I'm going to build up Cyphera a bit.
Beginning construction.
Yes, you're going to get that.
Building started.
Well, I'm thinking on starting to produce some capitals over here. I'm going to produce a, I think, no. I'm going to wait on producing more ships for our fleet. So now that you have those boarding shells, you can actually start taking the twins. So I want to avoid ISART as much as I can. because she has the Superstar Destroyer. So I'm thinking on taking a different approach to taking the core rather than going the easy and fast route. Oh,
Let's move
and
out.
we got a raid fleet. Okay,
Choose
so
your
I'm going to bring
reinforcements.
you here
Reinforcements cancelled.
and here just to distract them.
Order confirmed.
And I'm going to bring you here
Location confirmed.
and you here.
Moving to coordinates.
Hopefully the raid fleet is not going to be the biggest of deals, which I doubt. Okay.
Advancing.
So, the neutron star in this fleet is called the Chamsindula, after Hera's father. You know, it's a Ryloth a ship. Oh, this is great. They are separating their fleet. And the raid fleet hasn't arrived yet. Which means I think I'm going to do this.
Reinforcements en route.
You took a big hit, but it's not that bad because you have shields. So I'm going to bring
Copy
these
that,
guys
Admiral.
over
We're
there.
moving.
What is this? You are a Pro Crusader.
What ship
And we are going to capture the torpedo sphere. Right. And we are going to I think we are going to mount a defense over here until we can leave.
Coming around. Coming about. Destination confirmed. Location confirmed.
Let's move this bucket.
I only really wanted the torpedo sphere. But if I can get more than just the torpedo sphere.
Your orders? Plot our course.
Your command, sir. We're moving out. Cruiser reporting. Gunship reporting. Broadside cruiser reporting.
So you guys are going to be Group
What ship
9.
do you want, sir?
And let's see what the raid fleet does. You guys are going to move over there.
Frigate en route. Keep your eyes open for those fighters.
Commander. Full speed.
And I'm going to bring this guy over here.
Location locked. Heading out.
The Ephorio, which is our it's the Solembao, and the Invincible is the Disciplinary. The Tector is the Manumeter. The Victory 2 is the
Try
Whaladon.
not to let one on your tail.
The Crimson Command is the Lichar,
Full throttle.
after Prince Lichar.
Swinging around.
And our broadside cruiser is Memories of Mon
I'm
Calamari.
in range.
Yeah,
Flying to coordinates.
That's it.
we
Scratch
can
one.
start retreating now.
Calculating jump to light speed.
No, wait,
Our primary engine system is
cancel the
down.
retreat.
Retreat
Got
avoided.
one on me.
Board a shuttle awaiting target.
Moving into position. Vectors set. Right away. Reporting in. We've got them on scopes.
I'm going to bring the Ambassador and the Black Rose, our Boston assault cruisers, to help us deal with this.
Weapons armed. Roger that.
Where's...
Boarding shuttle awaiting
Try and
target.
draw their fire. Attack formation.
Joining
I'll
fleet
try and draw
at
their
new
fire.
rally.
hopefully we don't damage ourselves too much.
Stay in attack formation. This baby's got a few surprises left in her.
And let's hope we get an Acclamator.
I'm losing my engine. Should we go around for another pass?
We got the Acclamator.
Flying to coordinates.
Enemy unit disabled. Try not to let one on your tail.
Commando squad.
Thankfully we got a raid fleet.
Attack formation. Should we go around for another pass?
Let's see if we capture the
Addition to our fleet.
Venator.
Lock and load, men. We've got our target. Joining fleet at new rally point.
The broadside wouldn't be too bad either.
It will make a fine addition to our fleet.
Okay.
All lights are green.
How much is in this?
Safety check complete.
I think we can take this down. We got an Acclamator and a Torpedo Sphere out of this. Not the worst, but could have been better. I'm not sure what to name the Torpedo Sphere yet, nor the Acclamator. But I'm sure between these two next episodes
Formation.
and this one that I will have found a pretty good name. So I'm going to grab all of my fighters and I'm going to throw them at the enemy. Did I capture this with a... Oh, I did capture it with a fighter bay. Wait, what is the enemy even? They have TIE bombers, they have strike cruisers, they seem to be Imperials. I find it funny that they just want to kill. They don't even care if it's ours
Destroyer
already.
here.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my bombers and make them specifically target that.
I've got my approach vector.
Target's coming in fast. Attack formation.
Where is my double squadron of Y-Wings?
Hold on.
There it is.
Increase to full throttle. That's it. Scratch one.
I just love the Invincible class.
Ready to deliver.
Look at it. It's beautiful. It just looks like a Hitachi magic wand. It's an absolute beauty of a ship. Meanwhile, these guys over here are just going to stay and heal for a bit, or well, not heal, more like repair. That's the word. The Ephodio, it's kind of an ugly ship. Like, I like the design, but it's ugly. Like, it's just a square.
Engine 2.
It's straight up just a square, guys. Like, it's Minecraft.
setting up my
These guys are
run,
just
sir.
going to intercept the fighters.
I've got one on me. I can't see him. Ah!
And look, they are already dealing with these guys.
Ah!
Wait, where is our Crimson Command?
Decrease to full throttle.
Oh,
Rendezvous
Get behind him.
there it is, the Crimson Command.
Batteries online.
It merged with the Imperial Star Destroyer. That's a good strategy. That way the enemy won't hit you, you know? It's the Force wanted that to happen or something. It was a wizard.
Stay in attack formation.
Your orders?
Stay in attack
Taking the
formation.
offensive.
Decrease
Watch
to
your
full
copy.
throttle.
Attack
Decrease to full
commencing.
throttle.
Weapons ready. Yes, sir. Launching attack.
Should we go
Cruiser
around for another
reporting.
pass?
Attacking.
All lights
Watch
are
your
green.
six.
Moving into attack position.
Decrease to full throttle. Watch your six.
There we go.
Standing by.
Isn't this a beautiful battle group?
Awaiting your command. Scratch one.
Attack formation. I'll try and draw their fire.
And we dealt perfectly with these ships.
Stay in attack formation.
I got one.
Just look at them.
Scratch one.
Dealing with Tom Fox and so forth and so on and so forth.
One on your tail.
Even if we can't straight up win after capturing everything from this planet,
Stay in
you
attack
know,
formation. Stay in attack formation. Watch your six.
we won, so who cares really
We
in
are
the end?
victorious.
The enemy lost a lot of stuff, but we won some ships in return, which are now part of our. They are going to be sent out to the Thalasia fleet, I believe. How big is this stack? 27, and they can get these guys. They are from, of course, the Corellian sector, so I will have to name them something like Corellia or something like that.
Construction complete.
Underway.
I actually have a few ideas for what to name them. So let's see. Is there anything up north that I have to worry about? You seem to want to invade Hast. The Cerro is getting reinforcements. And, okay, so we got a torpedo sphere. Let me see what other forces. You guys don't seem to want to invade. How is the Empire moving over here? Right. So Gindain, you are moving on to Comenor.
Right away.
We also got an Acclamator. So the torpedo sphere is going to be Selonian Pride, after the Selonians of Corellia, and the Acclamator
complete.
is going to be the Prideful Smuggler. There we go.
Tactical battle.
Those are good
imminent.
names. So Comenor is a jump away from Kuat. And if we get Kuat, that's just going to give us a massive foothold on the
Enemy unit sighted.
core sector. Oh, so it's just this. So we can... I'm going to bring
Choose
out
for
the
reinforcements.
Custodian, or Interdictor. And the Imperial one, which is the Kalani II, and our Imperial 2, which is the Prime Jibe. That should be able to deal with this all by itself. two
reporting.
can't concentrate
Star
firepower for
Destroyer
some
standing
reason.
by.
I have them now.
Kinda weird. But okay. Now, this is funny because we are getting mostly Imperial fighters from these. Except for a few X-Wings.
Reporting in.
Like, we get Taish with shields and of course blast boats. So I'm going to leave Nance over there to defend in case Isart arrives. I don't want Isart to deal with me yet. So our ground forces should be arriving soon. Meanwhile, I'm going to make all of these guys over here rendezvous at Iriadu.
Right away, sir.
So the ground invasion at the Twins is going to happen
Construction complete.
now. So we'll end up losing way more this time. So I'm going to have to rebuild over there. I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to rebuild.
Underway.
For a ground invasion of Kuat, which is on Greater Malroot territory.
Invasion commencing.
We captured this planet too, but
Destroyed.
we got more losses this time. So these guys are going to move over to Gindain.
Course plotted.
What is Gindain doing? Ah, right. Producing us ground stuff. So, what are we... I don't know yet what we are missing over here. Right. So, we only have this. So, I'm thinking on building up some T2Bs over
Unit
here.
Production. Constructing unit.
Chardon. Right. You can produce us tanks. So, I'm going to make you produce us tanks.
Construction.
Of course, we should have Camino be our ground force, or soldiers.
Started.
And of course, Rothana, you can. You are heavy engineering, so I'm going to make you produce T4Bs. Iriadu, you're producing me you produce me snow speeders. So I'm going to make you produce me AA2Cs. Versavis, you're producing me that. Prestlin, you can produce me stuff. You're going to produce me our artillery.
Constructing unit.
And you're going to produce me these guys.
Constructing unit.
I know I'm being careless with the ground invasions, but I really don't want to deal with them yet.
Construction complete.
We don't have a hero over here, so it's not going to be the most entertaining thing in the world.
Right away.
Right. I don't know if Kuat has a hypervelocity cannon. So let me see, what can Boon Massa do? Talflag, Talpuff. I don't know how to. So Corellia, what do you have? Star Destroyers, an Imperial 2-class frigate, Secutor, and a few other things. Where is Isart? Oh, she's at Cursant. Right. So I'm going to make you take Kuat then.
Beginning construction.
Building under construction.
How big is your force? 285. And Kuat seems to have nothing.
Moving
So
out.
I'm going to make you take Kuat. One of the great thermal root strongholds. They are bringing forces from over there. Interesting.
Tactical battle imminent.
So I think it's going to be this battle and then the episode will end.
We got 'em. Send
Sadly.
reinforcements.
Okay, so they just have a Golan. They don't even have
I copy, sir.
shipyards,
Keep
which
going.
means
This way.
that this
Choose
planet has
reinforcements.
been on constant fight for the Imperials. So I'm going to bring, of course, the Custodian. You are the Prime Jibe. You are the
Shall be
Kalani
there shortly.
the second. Our Torpedosphere, the
Right away.
Solonian Pride. You are
Moving out.
the Donna's Revenge. And our
We're
button
on
as
our
well
way.
cruiser, the Magistrate.
Heading out.
And of course the Solembao. Where can I bring the Solembao?
Reinforcements cancelled.
There we go. The Efodio.
I'm on them.
This looks more like an Imperial fleet than a Rebel fleet, but you know, we have too many small ships that we don't have one to deal with damaging. So I'm actually going to bring the smaller ships. So this is the... I didn't name this one. I'm going to wait for a name for this. You don't have a name either because you're too small. The Acclamator, which is the prideful smuggler. These smaller ships which don't have a name either because they are too small.
Fall out. Let's move out.
Did I name the strike cruisers?
Let's go.
I named one, I forgot to name the other. The Canaan Yarus and the other one. Of course, Quasars.
Moving to seg grid coordinates, sir.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving there now, sir.
You. Did I name? Oh, the Roron Corp.
Coming around.
I believe after Legends character.
Engines to full.
I believe it
Moving
was an Imperial
Heading
Defector
out. Fall
and
out.
an Nebulon Beast.
Let's move out.
Right. So, I'm thinking on giving this fleet an Emancipator.
Awaiting orders.
Mostly because it would be cool. And they don't even have a hypervelocity cannon in the ground here. And I think they are full of slots, which means that Kuat should be relatively easy to hold on space until our ground forces can come over here and take it on the ground. Yes, of course. So we took Kuat then,
We are victorious.
and we have quite a lot of credits to spare over here. We might actually have enough time on the episode to wait for a few ground forces to build. I'm not going to invade other planet because that would definitely not have time enough to do. Strike cruiser. Oh, the Great Normal Route took over Kulst.
KQB open.
So, Gindine, you're right, you're building these guys. I'm thinking on building over at Solast an Emancipator for the other fleet. I don't think they can afford an MC30. Let me see how much they have. How big are you? 285. So you have 15 combat power to spare. You are 30. You are 26. Something which is worth 15 combat power. You are 18, too big. You are 19, too big also. You are 11 and you are 4. So we can afford you guys.
Unit in production.
I'm going to send you over to rendezvous with these guys.
Construction complete.
And the episode has to end right
Artillery
now.
online.
So we have Camino producing the barracks, which are going to produce us new cheap clones. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a fun episode, considering that even if we didn't win a lot of ground, except for these planets over here and these two over here, we are really close to the core. Like, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps away from Abyss. While, for example, over here we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps away from Coruscant, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jumps, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are 7 jumps from Coruscant, no matter how you look at it. But we are really close, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 5 at the minimum, which is still a lot, but not as much. But we are right up in the neck of the Imperials. So who's winning over here? It's the Great Remote Route, and since she's losing a lot of terrain, while they are capturing some terrain from the Pentastar alignment. The Cheese and the alignment haven't fought each other, it seems. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please check out the Patreon and the Discord server, where we are starting to get some memes from the episodes and from my mistakes or otherwise funny moments. So you guys check those out. I'll probably put one in the screen right now, thanks to Piers, who's making the memes. Thanks to Andrew for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time. Goodbye everyone.